So welcome back in today's video. And in today's video, I'm walking you through on everything you need to know about how to build your bias and how to continue a trend, looking for more entries after a break of structure, a breakout to the downside, to the upside. Every necessary things you need to do. And in fact, in this particular video, you are going to learn a whole lot of things. One thing you are going to learn in this particular video, you learn how to build your bias. Yes, so you are going to learn how to build bias on this particular video. Bias, you learn MSNR key level. Yes, you learn MSNR key level. You're also going to learn entries in these entries, and you are going to learn about liquidity. Yes, valid liquidity and inducement, right? Not just this, you're also going to learn about how to use RBS and SPR correctly. Yes, you are going to learn all this from this particular video. So if you don't want to miss out, make sure you watch this video to the very end, as I'll be breaking down a whole lot of things for you. Like I said, every YouTube video we are doing here, every YouTube teaching we are doing here is to guide you and to help you and also to assist you in improving your system, your already system. Or if you are learning from my strategy completely, then all this video I'll be making will help you a whole lot. So these are everything you are going to be learning from this particular video. And now if you watch on my screen, this is a trade we took. Then I've been hoping to make a video breakdown on this particular trade, but due to the fact that I don't really have much time, so at least now I'm able to do it. So what will happen is that we are going to go to our higher time frame. We'll build our bias from weekly, rejecting weekly, daily rejecting daily, 4 hours breakouts, and we'll look for our entry continuously. So if you don't want to miss out, do it to stay tuned to this particular video to the very end, and I'll be sharing something very awesome to you guys at the end of this particular video. So if this is your first time of coming across our channel, do it to subscribe, like this video. In fact, when you like this video, it's get to other traders who really need this particular video. So make sure you like this video, you share, you comment, and there's something we'll be doing again. If you watch our previous video on gold, I was able to make a confirmation entry video due to the fact of what we got from our comments. So any video, any teachings, any topic you want me to make on or to teach on, just do it to drop it in the comment section. I'll work with it again. So let's quickly proceed into the video. So the first thing we want to do here now is to go to our weekly time frame, right? So on our weekly time frame, let me delete this. Okay, let me just delete this. So on our weekly time frame, we want to do what? We want to see where market reacted from before. Yeah, so on this particular guy, I think that was this place. We took a sell from here and we hit full TP. I only shared it with my mentorship students again. Then it was this place that we also took another entry. So this is the first thing you want to do when you come to your weekly time frame. You want to identify the trend. So believe me, by now you would have known that this market is what's bearish, right? Because we keep breaking structure from here, we broke structure to the downside. Then also here we broke structure to the downside, and you can see the way we have been breaking structure to the downside. Like, you don't need anyone to tell you that this market is bearish from this region here, right? So now let's quickly proceed, because I don't want this video to take much of our time. Now, what do you want to do next? You want to go switch. You want to see where market rejected from on the weekly time frame. So don't forget, this is the area where we took our trade from, this guy here. So don't forget. So right, this is why I'm sharing, or I want to know, I'm trying to know the trend, is because it is something you need to do. Very, very important. First thing, when you come to your charts, you want to be able to identify directional bias. Directional bias, you can say the general directional bias. You want to be able to know reaction zones, reaction areas. These reaction areas can be where market has reacted before in the past. past price action. You want to be able to identify it because you want to know where market has done something before, and you want to be able to know the current place the market will react from, and you want to know the next place market is going to, which is the target or the exit point. If you are not able to identify these three things, there's no reason why we should focus on anything on that particular pair or that particular chart. So when you're able to do these two things, then I think you can proceed with whatever you want to do on your chart. So let's quickly proceed. So now now we already know the trend of the market. The market is bearish. Since it's bearish, you just focus on selling, right? So this is where market reacted from. Like I said earlier, we took a sell first. I guess it's from here. I don't want to go to the chart to start looking for anything again. So this is a place market reacted from. And if you switch to a daily time frame, you see a continuation, a rejection, a continuation to the rejection. But let's just stay on the weekly time frame and mark everything, so we don't take much of our time. So you can see that we also have a rejection of this valid key level as well. You can see that market rejected from this key level, and after that rejection, possibly this is the next area you should be looking at for your rejection as, right? But market hasn't come to this particular place here. So let's go to the daily time frame and see what we are having. Let's focus on the major place, and this is the major area where we entered our trade from. Don't worry, I'm coming back there. I don't want to use a replay to take out all this. No, I want you to learn something of what I'm doing currently right now. Now, this one advice, I always advise my mentorship students or anyone in my community, my Telegram community, right? Now, I always say something. Whenever you watch any video, any teachings, anything you watch at all, the best way for you to learn, the best way for you to get a very better and a proper understanding is whereby you go to your chart to practice what you have watched or what you have learned. Doing this will really help you a whole lot. You get. So now let's quickly proceed. So on the daily time frame now, this is where we are currently. This is the place we took our trade. Let me just take this out so it doesn't make the chart look messy, right? So this is the place. Now we're expecting what market to come to this side. What happened? Market started going down until we got what this break of structure here, this breakout to the downside, now giving us another direction that we are still bearish, right? Now after this market gave this break to the downside, I don't see reason why I should be focusing on this key level again, because for market to start, but before market to come to this place here, I believe you must have caught some buys to get to this place. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So you don't need to focus on this guy again. You don't need to focus on this guy again. Like I always say something to my right? I say something that what determine the factor, because some persons keep asking me the question that if they should have key levels like this, in the sense that please pay attention, you learn something for what I want to explain now. When they have something like this, a key level like this, a QM, this apex key level, and this another key level here, right? That's which level am I going to use? Now it is very easy, right? The level that market created the liquidity before it is the one you should use. Market created one for you here, you use this one. But if market didn't create for you here, and market creates a liquidity very close to this key level for you, right? You use this key level. Right? If market didn't create it here, then use this level. Now, another thing I want to call to your attention is that what is a factor that will tell you that market is going to use this particular key level, right? Now, you have something like this key level. What determines if market is going to use this? Some SMC trader will call this a breaker block. MSNR trader will call this support broken to resistance. Yes. That is SBR, right? Now, what will determine if market is going to use this particular key level is the factor how deep this guy went, how far this guy went, right? That what will determine if market is going to use here without having any conflict or doubt. You tell how market, you tell if market is going to use here. So how deep it fell. But sometimes when it's markets drop to something like this level as this, not definitely, I don't use the word definitely, but most time you see markets going back to use either the QM or using this guy here. Okay? But in this scenario, I'm trying to point out something for you that if markets fell so deep this way, there's no two ways, guys. There's no two ways. Just put your focus here, guys. right? Put your focus here. All you just want to see here is that market should do what? Create a liquidity around this guy for you, and your entry will come from this leg to the downside. I just made a point now, so you can pay attention and learn something of it. Okay, so let's come back to our video, because this is what I explained here is what I implement on this particular guy, which I use in making money for myself, right? So now, in fact, everything I'm teaching on this channel is something that works. Okay, so now if you watch something that happens here, now what happened? Market broke this guy, this leg. When market broke this leg, what happened? When market broke this leg, what happened? Market fell so deep down. Okay, so there's no point having interest in this key level one, or having interest in what? In this key level here. There's no point having interest in this key level here, because this is a key level you may be expecting market to react from. There's no point, because market won't come to this guy here. Yes, like I said, if it fell so deep, definitely market is going to make use of this guy. So let's quickly see what market did. Now, if you watch closely, you notice that market did something. This is the guy, right? Market first of all used it. You see, right? Market used it at this point. You see, this is where the rejection came from. Market used it. After market used this guy, what happened? You will notice something. In our strategy, we have what we call CRT, right? So on this particular CRT, I didn't get an entry. I got a miss entry on this guy. So I'm going to, let me cut this count. Let me use the replay tool at this point here. Start new. Let me use the replay tool at this point here. Right. So I got a miss entry here because I was trying to do CRT. That is using CRT as my bias, to beat my bias to take profit at this leg here, this low, right? This low. So I got a miss entry on this particular guy, but later on I was able to catch an entry, and I was able to make money profits. Okay, so I'm going to break how I was able to enter this trade. In fact, everything step by step guide. So now let's quickly explain this guy here. Let's quickly explain this guy. Now, if you watch here, this is a CRT high, right? This is a CRT high, and this is a CRT low. So when I got this miss entry, I didn't pay attention to it again. Now let's go to the 4 hours time frame and focus on our trade which we took here. I'm going to show you guys my mentorship community to prove to you that what I'm saying here, we did it actually. So let me go to my Telegram channel and show you guys. So this is a particular outlook I shared. I see something. Let's not forget the target of GBP AUD is CRT low. Keep learning of everything. So this was the first trade, the outlook I shared. So yeah, this is what we have here right now. So I say something that deep, how deep this guy, okay, let's just proceed. So let's say we got this reaction from this leg here. We got this reaction from this leg on the daily time frame. We got a daily rejection. Then now, when we got a daily rejection, you can see the CRT I've already drew. So on that CRT, we're expecting that market will either come to use the QM, or market will do what? Use the apex. Already I knew that market can never come to use the apex here, because this fall is so deep. So after market gave this, market also gave this key level. The next key level that market gave is this particular key level here, right? This is more of like what SMC will call a breaker block. So this is the leg that market created. Already I knew that market will not come to these guys, because how far this guy fell. I always say this: how far this guy fell, will determine what market will do here. So not just that, when market fell so deep to this guy, market created a valid liquidity around there for us, and you see how market reacted off it, right? So what will happen is that I'm going to cut off this guy here. So we'll make use of everything I did here. So let me just use the replay tool, right? I'll cut it from this guy so we can focus. So now pay attention, guys, because now I want to give a detailed breakdown of everything we did here right now. So I'm going to go to my daily time frame again. Going back to my daily time frame, deleting all these guys here. So see the way I'm taking my time. I want to explain this very well, like I'm explaining this to a newbie entirely, right? So you get a better and a proper understanding of what we are doing here. So you see the CRT. So we got a misentry. I don't want to start explaining this misentry, right? When we got this misentry, so I went to my 4 hours time frame. On the 4 hours time frame, what do you want to see? You want to see a market, a breakout, because already market has proved to you or shown you that it's going to the downside. So on the daily time frame, we're able to mark our targets. The first target we marked was this guy here, CRT low, which was that 6RR, but later I had to increase it because since the CRT didn't work again, we were focusing on these lows here again, because I already know the market would take out all this. So these are liquidity, external range liquidity. So another target we had here was this guy here. I think it was this guy I used, right? Gaze is okay. I think is this low here. So these are the targets I was focusing on. So going to our 4 hours time frame, what did I do? I marked every possible key levels I'm seeing on my charts. Now, the first key level I'm seeing here, you agree with me that we have the apex key level, which is the A-shaped key level here, right? Number one. Let me move this to the side. Then after that one, we have this QM key level. Please, if you are not seeing it where you switch to a line chart, when you switch to a line chart, you'll be able to see it clearly. You can see, right? This is QM. A QM is what? A key level that is being disrespected twice. You can see it's a QM. This is our best key level. And we have another key level here, which is this guy here. Support broken, turning towards a resistance. Now, I say something that what validates or what factor you should look at when considering if market is going to use this guy. So without delaying or without spending much time or thinking too much or confusing yourself, once this guy is being broken and market fell down very, very, very well, like deep, how deep it is determines market will not come to this guy but use this particular key level here, right? Market is going to use this RBS or SBR, right? So what validates it again is what? If market creates a liquidity very close to this guy and boom, we got a tap, then we'll continue to the downside. That's just what we did here, and that's how we're able to make money off this guy. So when we had this guy, when we had this level, everything is set for us. Now we have a precise area where we want to take our entries from, or we have is possible valid POI where we are expected to take our entry from. All we want to do, want to see a reaction of any of this level. But our focus is mainly on this guy because from our experience and what we have done in the past, we already know that markets will use this guy. So all I need to do now is wait for liquidity to form for me. So let me play this too so you can see the liquidity form for us. So see what market is in. Markets keep doing this. Markets keep doing this, you see. So I think I'll pause this guy here. So this is our liquidity. Our liquidity has formed for us. But if you want to see this liquidity very, very clearly, I say something about liquidity which I really want you guys to understand very, very, very well. Now, someone asked a question about liquidity. So if you are going to be watching this video, make sure you learn of something about liquidity from this particular video. My style of liquidity is that if this is a key level I want to take an entry from, I want to see liquidity build up. This is my style of liquidity. This is my best style of liquidity. I want to see the build up. This liquidity build up, for you to confirm it very well, it should be on the 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 hour time frame. You get, because if you're on the 4 hours time frame, you won't see this build up very, very well. So when this liquidity build up, then it tap in my key level, then move to my intended direction. I've only done this in my mentorship community in the sense that if I'm sharing trade, I'll just highlight this liquidity for them so that they will know that, okay, this is the liquidity build up I'm expecting markets to react from. Their markets will come and react from this. Now, this is just one aspect of liquidity. Another aspect of liquidity I want to call your attention to is that the first breakout, after a first breakout in a trend, the first pullback is your liquidity. Let's say market is trending to the upside like this. Market broke this structure here. Now, the first pullback after a break of structure is our intended what? Liquidity. Now, we had this break here, right? Then this is our key level, which we want to, this is our key level we want to take trade from. Then this is our liquidity. Now, you can agree with me. Now, this is the first pullback after this break of structure to the upside, the first pullback, then markets will definitely come to use this. So these are two forms of liquidity I normally use, and they are very effective in the market. So now if you come to your charts, what do you want to see? We want to go to our 1 hour time frame to validate if this is a valid liquidity or not. All this build up here, I want to see. So go to your 1 hour time frame to validate it, because all these things are happening close to a key level. And as well, you can use a session indicator, which is Asian session, to know. Okay, let me show it, so we'll see if there's a liquidity formation around there for us. Let me go. So now this is my liquidity. I marked this guy from this guy here as my liquidity. Yes, this is my liquidity I marked. Then this is my possible key level. So what I want to see, I want to see a build up. The build up has already formed. You can see how market has been playing around there. Let me change this color so you can see it clearly. See how market has been playing around there, right? You see. So market has been playing. I want to see that build up. That build up is very important. Something like this, like this, like this, like this. A play. Let it just play around. Market should play around there. So let's go back. Okay, let me play this to a little and see how market still reacts. See how market is still playing around, right? So you see, this is a valid liquidity for me. So going back to our 4 hours time frame, let's see. So when I got this build up in my liquidity area, then I had to set my position to. So my position to was set this way, right? It was set this way. My SL was around here. The targets, I think. Can't really remember this again. I know this trade gave me 8 RR. So I don't want to take much time. Let's just continue. Let's just put our position. So if I start setting this now, it will take me a lot of time. Yeah. So this trade gave me 8 RR. So after I've set all my things, so let's see how it plays out. Let's see how it plays out. So let me play the play two and see how this market plays out. So this was an 8 RR on GBP AUD. It was a perfect setup for us, very perfect. So yes, so let's see. This was the reaction, and this was how markets started moving, playing around. Then we were able to hit TP at the end. You see, so this was the trade. See how perfect it is, how everything works together. So now this is my advice for you. This is your first time of coming across our channel. Go to our YouTube channel. You see a playlist. Watch every video on the playlist. In fact, it's everything related to my strategy, how I come about it. I didn't hide anything. It's just a plain truth. I didn't hide anything. Just go there, watch everything there. Do it to like this video. If you have any topic in trading you want me to make emphasis on or teach anything on, just do it to drop it in the comment section. I'll be able to break down every necessary things you need to understand concerning the topic. So I will be live and active in the comment section on this particular video. So turn on the notification bell, so when next you drop an awesome teaching as this, you'll be the first to be notified.